Okay, the third route is the portfolio route. Now, what do I mean by portfolio? Well, the reason why I've called it portfolio is because it can encompass a number of different things. Now, the most popular one is probably something you've all heard about, which is fractional work. And that's generally where you're at the leadership level, you've got to VP or C level, and you've decided to venture out on your own and work with anything from 2 to 15 different businesses at the same time to help them with anything from strategy to how to structure their teams, selecting the tech stack, raising money. There's a whole range of things you can do. But it doesn't have to be that. You could also do training, you could do lecturing, you can do angel investments, you could have your own side hustle. And the reason why people love that lifestyle and that route is because it gives you full control over your work-life balance. Now, there's some things you really need to consider when it comes to this. So let's call them the downsides. Now, although it sounds amazing on paper, the key thing that people need to really think about is that you are the person that's responsible for making sure that your pipeline of work is filled. And that means there's going to be a lot of work to be done on business development, on networking, and you have to consider that when you're thinking about that potential route. The other thing to consider as well is that it is unstable. A lot of the fractional work, lecturing, training, those are or can be short-term gigs. So there is potentially going to be some instability in your day-to-day and potentially in your finances as well. But there are a lot of good things that go with that route. You have full control over what you sell, how you sell it, how you manage your time. If you want to work 1 day a month, you can. If you want to do 6 days a week, you really can. You can work with the types of companies that you love. You can work with the types of products that you love. But all of these things need to be considered when you're selecting the choice that you want to make in 10 years time for your lifestyle. Now, this guide will give you an overview of the types of experiences that I've seen other people do that have been successful down this route. And hopefully you can keep an eye on your current role and the experiences you're gaining now and keeping track of them because they are going to be important, but also make really considered decisions on your future roles as well.